Hello there, how are ya? And welcome back to Revelation. Little fun fact for you. Did you know that there are 30 plus or minus Bible verses in relation to dreams and premonitions? Now, just remember, a premonition can be a warning of events that are to come without having any solid proof to support the feeling or the vision. It can come to you in dreams, messages from other people who died. It can simply just be a feeling like something's wrong or something's amiss somewhere. Now, in John 16:13, it says, "But when he, the Spirit of truth, comes, he will guide you into all the truth. For he will not speak on his own initiative, but whatever he hears, he will speak. And he will disclose to you what is to come." Now in Numbers 12:6, he said, "Hear now my words. If there is a prophet among you, I, the Lord, shall make myself known to him in a vision. I shall speak with him in a dream." Not every dream or vision is from God. Just as when Jesus was in the wilderness and he was tempted by the devil, as recorded in Matthew 4, after fasting for 40 days and for 40 nights, he was hungry. And the tempter came to him and said, "If you are the Son of God, tell these stones to become bread." Jesus answered, "It is written that man shall not live by bread alone, but on every word that comes from the mouth of God." So I think in order for us to truly know if the vision or the dream, premonition is from God, is first of all by spending time with God. So daily devotions, reading your Bible, talking to God and just see what he has in store for you. You know, so often everybody thinks that in order to talk to God, it has to be this formal prayer or this formal greeting. Guys, he's your best friend. He's the person that has your back no matter what. So you have to trust in that and go to him daily and talk to him. If something great is going on, thank him for it. Let him know that you appreciate it. You appreciate all the blessings that are in your life. But just know, because there is strife in your life or bad things are happening, these are not things that God is doing to you as punishment. That's not how he works. But go to him for strength to get through those tough times. Okay, so sometimes when we don't listen to God's promptings or other clues, he's going to send an angel to you to deliver a message, whether it be about your future or maybe just about the anxiety and the stress that you're going through right now. And an example of this is the angel Gabriel, who was sent to share about the future to Daniel, Zechariah, and Mary. He told Zechariah that he would have a son and that he would be a leader. He told Mary that she was going to have a baby, and we all know all the things that the angel revealed to Daniel. Now, you may be given a prophetic word as well, and basically it's what's God's willing to reveal to us, and sometimes we don't know the tool he is going to use. Some people may receive premonitions from dreams, a feeling, angels, or from visions, and others never receive one at all. It doesn't make one more right than the other. It's just how God has chosen to send his message. Now, caveat on that is, as Christians, we don't know everything when it comes to the supernatural, but we need to be on guard against deception by being discerning when it comes to these premonitions or dreams. We cannot predict the future, but God does know our path. Now, lean on Him when you have a premonition or a dream, or anything you believe is a sign from Him. But remember, do not be fooled. And Jesus clearly warned of that in the end times, that even His elect may be fooled. Now, if you remember, Jesus delivered a prophecy of end time events. He said man would basically destroy himself. Now remember, He reminded us in Matthew, if that time of troubles were not cut short, no living thing could survive. But for the sake of God's chosen, it will be cut short. So what this is kind of telling me, we're going to have to kind of get our mindset, our bodies, and our houses all in order. If you wait until after the sign, which is the abomination of desolation, then you've waited too long. Kind of like the early bird gets the worm. Well, it's time for you to be the early bird. Because as Matthew wrote in 24:15 through 22, when you therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet stand in the holy place, then let them which be in Judea flee into the mountains. Let him who is on the housetop not come down to take anything out of his house. Neither let him which is in the field return back to take his clothes. And woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. But pray you that your flight be not in winter, neither on the Sabbath day. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. And except those days be shortened, there should be no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Okay, so to get to the point of my dream, there are three types of Christians with three destinies. The first type of Christian is just going to stay there in their home. They will not flee as they have been directed. They will be captured and they will perish at the hand of Satan. There's the second type of Christian that is destined to live by the sword and therefore die by the sword. He's going to try to protect the first group of Christians. He's going to try to stand up to evil, and unfortunately, those who live by the sword are going to die by the sword. Then you have the third type of Christian. They know that Jesus is going to provide basic food and water and protection if they flee as He told them to do. But in order for those Christians to be able to sustain themselves in any manner of comfort, they're going to have to plan their shelter and all their comforts now. Alrighty then. I want to thank you all for stopping by. Have an absolutely wonderful and blessed week. I will see you next time on Revelation. Take care.